And welcome back. So, as you all stand at the edge of Rumble Cusp, looking at these kind of white pearlescent chains that wrap around both the body and the mouth of the traveler, in his true form revealed, dragging him up towards this celestial being that is descended from a nonsensically apparated moon in the sky, calling him for his lies amongst the populace of followers there. What do you wish to do?
Can I grab onto his feet as he's being pulled away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold onto his feet.
Okay. You feel your feet lift off.
Jester?
And you are now dangling.
No.
I will throw Cat's eye out and grab a hold of Jester's legs with the cat's hand.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. This would be, actually, sorry, not Arcana check. This would be D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
27.
27. Jester, are you going to let go?
20, sorry. Intelligence modifier?
Yes.
I got that wrong. 23.
23, okay. As you're clutching onto the legs of the traveler, lifting up off the ground, you feel your body now clutched by, and you don't even know what it is at the moment, but something is holding you back, and it's holding you intently. Do you continue to hold on to the traveler, or do you let go? Okay, the chains become taut.
Am I still nearby from where I tackled Blondie?
I mean, you're nearby. Jester's about 10 feet up in the air, yeah.
Can I move over to Jester?
You can move under her and like leap up to climb her, but she's currently grappled
just move
by an
under her.
arcane cat's claw. Okay, move under her.
I'm also going to cast True Seeing as well. So.
Okay. The celestial being, hand out, goes, "Do not grab on. Leave this creature to its fate."
Please, no.
You watch as it flicks a hand, and what level is your...
what level is the spell?
Yes.
It is
third level?
5th.
5th level.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. The cat's hand is dispelled and vanishes, and the chains begin to continue to pull him up away. Jester's now 15, 20 feet up as the creature is just pupilless, these shimmering white glowing eyes against the blue skin, the, kind of puffed long white silver mohawk, the wings.
I'm just shouting up to the creature like, please, just, you don't have to take him. Just let him go. He's real nice. He's really sorry for what he did. But we think that the Moonweaver's super great and stuff.
As still being dragged up, the crowd is just silent and still as you all are kind of looking up. You're casting True Seeing. You do see this entity. Its form does not change with the True Seeing, but there is a magnificent glow around them. There is this entity has been entrusted with quite a bit of divine power. That is, when the True Seeing goes off, you have to kind of squint almost. It's very bright.
Nothing weird with the Traveler right now.
Nothing weird with the Traveler.
All right.
Beyond just being diminished ever so slightly.
We are in over our heads.
I'm going to move to stand under Jester, just in case.
Okay. Jester is now about 30 or so feet off the ground as the chains kind of slowly begin to tow both the Traveler and her up towards this moon, and the creature just stays there, still flapping the wings, not even paying attention to the rest of the crowd below in hushed silence.
I'm going to cast Hex on Jester, and I'm going to use my bonus action to use Relentless Hex and teleport 30 feet to where she is.
Okay. All right. So, casting it, the shadows around, where the moonlight is hitting her, the dark shadows behind her body wrap around and create this kind of strange harness of dark shadow energy that kind of swirls and wraps around her torso, as it's kind of like cascading up, almost licking the back of the Traveler's legs like surf against the edge of a shoreline. As you rush up, she's about 35 or so feet off the ground. So you run and you leap, kind of where if this doesn't work, you might be heading towards the lava below, and then and appear right up towards her.
I just grab onto the back of her shoulders. I know I'm not strong enough to pull you off. You have to let him go.
No.
Jester, we knew this might happen. He's played in things that are larger than him. You cannot go with him.
He's my best friend.
I know, but we are here for all of you. You need to let go. We will catch you.
Oh no. Artie?
You look up and his eyes are wide and his,
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you free, okay?
the creature's still looking forward, as he just begins to slowly pull up closer and closer. It reads no emotion on its face, just presence.
How do we make it right? How do we fix it? How do we make her let him go?
You shout this towards the
Yeah.
and the head turns towards you. Why do you cry for this one?
'Cause he's my friend.
This is a selfish creature.
He's been very, very giving. And he really likes his freedom.
Freedom, you say? And the creature looks down upon all these entities. The freedom to manipulate. The freedom to guide, to twist, and shape the perspectives of those who do not know better. To take the form of my God and speak falsely of her name.
When you say it like that.
Why do you cry for this selfish creature?
Because I love him. I do.
See the brow furrows in disdain as it looks over towards Artagan, who's still just kind of nudging the heads. And what is this?
A mistake.
There are very few times in history that those of pious gift carry themselves to the edge of a fiery death. You tell me this was not the intent of this creature.
He just wanted to have some fun. It got out of hand.
And who are you?
Jester. That's all.
Are you willing to carry this penance as well? For to hold on to these chains is to accept them. Do you love him this much?
I look at Art again. I look back at Ford.
Artagan kind of closes his eyes, takes a deep breath through the nose. Make a strength check for me.
14.
Not pain, but force strikes you in the chest. As Artagan has kicked both you and Ford off of him. As you fall back, losing your grip on him, you see in his eyes a resignation, but a smile under the chains. You're both falling.
I cast Featherfall on both of them. They hadn't made it beyond 30, 40, 50, 60 feet? Or...
At this point, they're about 60 feet up, so...
Okay, so as soon as they are right at the cusp, I will cast it on the two of them.
Okay. You begin to glide back down.
Towards the lava or towards the...
It's precarious.
Let's do this.
I grab Yasha's hand. Basket catch. We just make a little basket cheerleading style.
As you guys are brought down, you can see now the chains as they begin to pull him up towards the moonlight. The silhouette against the moon showing that wild mane of hair. The shadow, now where the face looks towards you, shoulders slumped, as the vibrant, radiant chains that wrap around him give off their own intense glow. His legs and feet just kind of dangling as the cloak itself kind of flows with the breeze. And you swear you see a tear. And the chains come to a halt. And the celestial creature looks over towards Artagan and flies over, looming over his form. Have you learned your lesson? The voice now deeper and richer, though still feminine. But even for a creature this awe-striking, it is not their own. They are but a mouthpiece for this new voice. Artagan kind of looks up for a second. Good. Be careful with whose realms you prod and poke. You're not beyond reproach, Archfey. And the chains release and draw back up towards the moon. Artagan just goes into a free fall.
I will cast Featherfall on Artagan.
As Artagan kind of like, for the first time you've ever seen him truly shaken and speechless for the experiences that you've had and for the lifetime that you've spent off and on with his presence. Just dumbfounded and silent as he glides back down to the edge of Rumblecusp. As this celestial entity flies over the group of nearly 200 followers, that voice comes through once more. There are many who seek to bend your trust. Some for good, some for gain, and some just because they can. Be careful who you put your faith in, for not all have your best interests at heart. But if you do indeed seek guidance, and know that through the shadow and light of the night, there is one that can watch and keep you. I carry no lies for those that show me love. And begins to fly up back towards the moon. And as you see the silhouette of this flying celestial creature begin to just faintly blur against the very intense bright white light of Katha, the moon fades and is gone. And there, in that break in the clouds, you just see the twinkling of stars against a night sky. Artagan, his feet touch the edge of the volcano and the crowd is hushed. He looks over towards the crowd and looks towards you. And that is why you worship the Moonweaver. Because, if I'm going to be frank, I can't do that. Good night, everybody. And he just walks away. Everybody's just kind of like looking up.
Woo!
What a show! That was really a good show.
Traveler Con is dope!
Wow.
There's some murmuring through the crowd now, and some people just kind of look a bit shell-shocked. Some people look a bit ticked off. Some people are like, well, back to drinking. And slowly the crowd begins to kind of make its way back down the path of the mountain. Some subtle arguments kind of break out in the crowd. Some people get kind of unruly, but then others kind of tamp it down. It's an odd mixture of energy. Not what you expected.
I give Lord a hug.
You shouldn't have to pay for his mistakes. Do you want to talk to him?
I think he wants to be alone right now.
I think Jester could use a hug. Put my arm around her, pull her in.
I just move in.
Big hug.
Sure.
Group hug.
Go last. I got a lot of arm.
I grab Caleb from in the back of the group, drag him in.
You watch as a kind of portly dwarf in simple clothing goes, well, I suppose if we're all getting in on that. And
Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
He's great. I love him.
Kelbass kind of takes the 15-foot walk as he was kind of one of the stragglers and kind of comes in on the hug for a minute too.
Yeah.
And eventually kind of backs off and goes, and joins the rest of the final Mosiers that are making their way back towards the village.
How, as they're making their way down, are there any disgruntled that are remaining? Or
Remaining, no. The ones that were visibly disgruntled were the first to leave, or at least were quick to follow the energy off the side of a volcano.
Maybe we just let them find their way down for a moment?
Yeah, maybe we should just keep some distance in case they want to take it out on us or something.
Yeah. Give him some time.
They still have their crescent dicks to light their way to the bottom. And Caleb waves his hands, and all the other illusions around the island snuff out, except for the dick lights down the mountain.
I've also got this going on for the next hour.
What's
So-
that? What's that?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that was really happening, so I can see everything for the next hour. My eyes are just chromed over.
You can see everything?
I can basically see everything right now. It's a lot.
Whoa.
You know.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
Do you see the little floating fish thing the fish that you're just always there?
Little floating.
Right now, the top of this mountain, not in the immediate vicinity.
Pretty chill.
Whoa, I thought they were everywhere.
in case we get back to camp and everyone or some want to, kill us, should we check in with our boats, our crew, to get off this island?
Probably.
Maybe we don't want to. Maybe we want to sleep apart from the village tonight and let them sort of stew in their juices and suss things out in the morning.
Might be wise.
Yeah. I still think the bulk of them don't actually have a way to get home, unfortunately.
Man, feels like this keeps happening on this island.
Yeah. Maybe we can, tell them we're leaving in the morning. People can get on the boat or whatever if they want. We can take the big ship.
If we can get it out of there, we have to figure that out.
Oh, jeez.
If we do, then perhaps we can send a message to someone in the village and let them know where the ships are. And perhaps the best way to get the ships out after we figure it out.
Caduceus, Beauregard, and Caleb, you do notice this high up, just because you have super high perception, there are, down towards the entryway beach, the only reason you can see them from this distance, especially without it being a moonlit night, you can see a handful of small lights, but there are a number of ships that are anchored off the island.
Oh.
Everyone wasn't just dropped off to never return. There are a number of ships that have been kind of in waiting for the duration of the few days the event was going to take place to grab them back. So there are some ways that at least some of these folks are going to get their way home. That is not entirely a responsibility.
So that was a little embarrassing, you guys.
I mean, in the end, I suppose it worked out as well as it could have.
Yeah. Guess I didn't think about how powerful actual gods are.
I think it went about as bizarrely as we have come to expect from you and your friend.
Yeah.
It really, truly didn't disappoint. I know maybe it's too close to laugh at it, but it was kind of spectacular in a roundabout way.
Yeah, no one on this island, us included, will ever forget the events of the last several days.
That's true.
And
That was pretty miraculous.
he got what he wanted.
Yeah, you threw a hell of a party.
It was a great party.
It's a great party.
I think it's still going on down there.
Yeah. And he's free. And you guys are everything. Thank you. You did so much. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without you. It's just amazing. Thank you for, all the illusions, all the crazy cool lights, and for the gun, and for the music, and the guidance, and the drinks. And thank you for, coming after me. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have just, I don't know. I'm glad you were hanging on to me.
I don't think we would let you go so easy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't feel bad about this. I recognize this, and that's the face of someone who feels like they were an incredible burden. But it was never that. I hope you know that.
Everything we contributed is nothing less than what you deserve. You have given us that much 10 times over in our time together.
I always say the Traveler is my best friend, and, you know, I mean, he is. He's my oldest friend. But you guys... I'm really glad I found you all.
We're glad that you didn't go away to heaven or whatever was.
I don't know where I would have gone. I mean,
where were you going to go?
I don't know where they were taking us. That could have been a crazy adventure.
There's got to be a prison on the moon, right?
That's dark. Sounds.
Moon prison? Oh man.
That would have been an epic jailbreak that we would have gone. We could have
I
gone
guess
to
we
the
would have had
moon
to do
to
that.
save Jester, you guys. Second time we would have busted your ass out of jail.
Did the angelic being say that it was going to bring him back to his folk? I thought I remembered that being thrown out.
The
He's being
Feywild.
taken back to the other Oberons and Titanias of the Feywild.
The worst punishment. To return him to his previous punishment.
You know, he's given you a lot over the years, Jester, but you just saved his existence, pretty much. So, I mean, not like you need it or anything, but you're even Stevens now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
what?
guys have always made a good team.
Yeah. Hey, maybe he can become a member of the Mighty Nine with
I
us.
don't think.
Well,
that,
no, I
I
don't.
don't think that we
It's a set
Yeah.
number.
Sprinkles
You
and
know.
fill out ranks.
Yeah.
9.
You know.
So it can't be
there's
10.
still-
Could be 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Associate.
The branding's so important.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't like your friend. I mean, we like you.
He'll grow on you. He's gonna be around you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you're kind of stuck with him now. So
I
he's
think-
gonna be around.
I think the scales are slightly more in your favor now, so perhaps he can earn it, buy his way back into our good graces. Whatever happens next.
Would he let me punch him in the face?
He probably would, actually.
Ooh.
Because I want to so bad.
Maybe
I like it.
he'll let you choke him out.
Oh my god, that's such a great idea.
Yeah.
So original.
Yeah.
I would give it some time. I think he might be a little shaken.
Oh yeah, he seems not in a good mood.
No.
I wonder if he's still on the island. But you know what? Also, I don't care. As long as you're okay, who gives a shit?
You caught him as he was falling. You caught the traveler, our taggart.
With magic that Caleb taught me, yes.
Yeah, I was actually thought you were gonna let his ass fall to the ground.
Does he normally need to be caught?
Yeah.
He would have been able to do a multitude of things. But
Are you sure?
thank you.
Sure. No, I mean, I'm not sure. Did
I mean,
he?
I don't know. Maybe the Moonweaver like stunted his magic for a minute. I don't know.
And wait,
Seems odd, yeah.
It is weird that he walked away.
he did walk away. He doesn't really walk a lot.
No, he doesn't. There's a lot of dangerous shit on this island. I'm just saying, maybe if you want to send him a message and just give him a heads up, just in case he's, tapped out for a moment.
But what about you? You're still good? You still got a little of that magic juicy juice?
I always got a little something up my sleeve.
Yeah. Are you okay though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we make camp here on the volcano tonight, or are we gonna go down and find another place to sleep? It's getting late.
Looking around, it's a pretty dope spot.
I know it's kind of beautiful up here. We can make the dome.
I also
Can we make the dome?
totally
Of course, we can make the dome. Always, we can make the dome.
swipe some rum from Kent Pluckner. So
Pluckner.
Plucker. No in that last one.
You got a ner.
Yeah, let's have some rum and celebrate this
Yeah.
very great accomplishment.
I mean, rum on the edge of a volcano at Traveler Con,
Right?
Come on, that's pretty cool.
the
pretty
best.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys set up camp here
Yeah.
at the precipice of Rumblecusp? Okay. As the night goes on, you take the rum that you had brought, kind of reminisce about some things, tell some stories. You do see down at the village of Vaux, the lights and fire stay lit for the night, and every now and then you swear you can still hear a little bit of music finding its way up here through the wind. So at least there's still some semblance of celebration still going on down there. Not all is lost in that regard. As you guys are getting towards the bottom of the run that you brought up, you see a figure approaching. And as you kind of glance over and look in a defensive way, you see a familiar green cloak kind of thrown over one shoulder. And beneath that, you can see this kind of beautiful, deep green, like billowing silk sleeves that come to these little cuffs at the end, and these long, thin legs and beautifully tailored, very kind of elvish looking attire, and the familiar orange hair of Artagan as he steps forward. Do you mind if I have a drink?
You have to speak to the High Priestess.
High Priestess, do you mind if I have a drink?
Sit down.
There's a split second where his hand presses against the dome and doesn't go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And then it goes in.
And he curls up in like a friend who comes in the middle of the night to your tent and you're camping. It's like, oh. May I?
Of course.
One punch. One punch. It'll feel good. You'll like it. It'll release all the.
You know what? Sure, go for it. Go for it. I'm rolling attack.
Or he
Yes.
terribly for me. 15.
It's the rum.
15. He's letting you do it. So unless it was a 1.
rum.
It was more like to see if it would be a 1.
It was more of slapsies.
Yeah. So it was like.
Oh, slapsy.
Yeah.
Penance paid. Give me that drink.
I get the drink.
Well, that was certainly embarrassing.
Could have gone worse.
It could have gone worse. Now that I think back, there's probably a number of reasons why I didn't interact with the Moonweaver too often.
She's hardcore.
We have some crossover, but apparently has a bit of an image issue, as far as, an issue with other people taking her image. But I give her credit. I now know where those boundaries lie. Mm-hmm. If she's listening.
No more fake religion.
Right. No. That was... We've all had hobbies we tried for a bit and went, this isn't for me, right? We've all been...
Knitting.
so-
Terrible at it.
Yeah.
In the end, perhaps you achieved what you were after all.
I think it was time someone took me down a peg.
I'm glad you're not trapped in another realm.
Me too. Going home would have been terrible. Wow. And it's very odd to see this entity, this powerful archfey, this creature that the mystique has surrounded the entirety of your relationship with Jester for the length that you've known her. You've seen this being do incredible things, and right now is just a guy.
Yeah, no, it's awkward as fuck. Yeah.
I'll ask the question, what next for you?
Well, thankfully none of this. And he points out towards the village. This is done. I guess whatever interests me, whatever interests come my way, come your way, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. All of that was very not enjoyable. But a great weight has been lifted from these shoulders. I'm excited to see what the new day brings. While I'm here, I'm also, by the way, down there and just speaking the grandiose praises of the Moonweaver.
Are you really?
Oh, yes. Oh, I figure if we're going to do this, we need to finish it properly, so...
Can you wait? So you can actually make yourself be in two places at once?
Well, I can make an image of myself in two places at once.
That can talk?
Can't you?
No. I can't talk as my double image, but maybe you can teach me.
Maybe in time.
In time, she just saved you from a fucking god. Give it to her now.
Just will you walk with me for a moment?
Yeah.
Hey. I'll fucking kill you. Just, if anything happens.
He's got a gun, he's got a gun!
As comparably diminished as my abilities may be here as opposed to my home plane, that does not leave me incapable of... No, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you.
Exactly.
Thank you for the rum. And he takes it with him as he walks out the dome.
Yep. Fuck you, buddy.
You walk with him? Mm-hmm. He just walks a bit, kind of doing this sauntering stroll with the sloshing of the jug in one hand. He kind of takes a sip from it and just passes it over to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That was a lot.
Yes, it was.
Ah!
Are we being watched?
I think the Moonweaver's back.
No, but genuinely, I'm a creature of impulse. And, I know many of my good traits maybe have rubbed off on you through the years, but I'm certain a number of my not-so-savory ones may have done the same. And for that, I'm sorry. But tonight, this... Just because one has power doesn't mean they say all, and... I was so excited at the prospect of being free from these binds I'd unknowingly shackled upon myself over the years that I definitely leapt before I looked. And the last thing I want to do is put you in harm's way, or any of your friends. I couldn't let you make that sacrifice. If I was to be taken, it's my path to walk. You've already stuck your neck out far too much for me.
I hug him.
Emotions.
I know, it's annoying.
It really is. It's insufferable. It's driving me crazy. But no, look. I know I'm frustrating. And that's not going to change. By any means. But I really do appreciate you.
Yeah. Don't worry. Doesn't have to be so serious all the time.
Thank God. I was just reading the room. I assumed it was one of those serious discussion things.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not gone.
Me too. I would have been terrified.
We've learned our lessons.
Yeah. She's a cheeky bitch.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what this means for everything, but we can figure it out.
You know what's exciting? Not knowing what's next.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
I don't put much forethought into my plans. And right now, in this moment, I think I am the least prepared for what's next than I've been in a long time.
I'm gonna trip him.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, 9. 9!
9.
You go to trip him, and it connects with his shin, and he stops.
A little prepared, then.
Maybe a little, but not by much. So let me take you from your friends. I should probably talk to them too, shouldn't I?
Yeah, they don't like you.
No, I gathered that. The energy isn't difficult to read. I mean...
Yeah. I just think that they think that you are maybe a little manipulative and that you don't have our best interests at heart and that you've taken advantage of me. You know, so some of it's based in truth, but they don't know you like I do.
Oh, they're not entirely wrong. Look.
So toxic.
No, they're right. I mean... I'm not trying to defend myself here.
No,
my very essence is manipulation.
And I love that about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I should... I guess I need to just think a little bit more about those I do manipulate.
Yes. Also, you need to tell me how to do that spell where I can make myself appear somewhere else and, like, really far away and be talking, because that is really cool. Because right now what I can do is, like, limited to a certain amount of space, but it would be awesome if I could, like, also make myself, like, be in the bubble right now talking to them, and I could go in and be like, oh my gosh, you guys, me and the Traveler just broke up.
There are limitations as to what I can imbue within you to an extent,
Yeah,
but an upgrade perhaps isn't too bad. How about this? And he begins to whisper into your ear. And as he does, you begin to kind of feel your consciousness expand a bit as your illusory duplicate emerges next to you. And for the foreseeable future, your duplicate can now travel twice the distance, and you can speak through your duplicate.
Holy shit.
You can't speak independently. You can't, like, it's not like a
That
programmed
makes sense.
illusion. You can't, have two conversations at once, but you do have to be able to see it.
Pretty dope.
Okay. This is awesome. Coming from my duplicate.
It's just the beginning.
I'm gonna make my duplicate go into the bubble.
Okay, it skips back to the bubble.
Well, you guys, the Traveler's gone forever. As I go in the bubble.
How did it go?
Gone forever.
Am I still having my, is my
How long does it last?
an hour?
Oh, we've been drinking a while.
You guys have been drinking. You know what? Roll a d20 for me.
Done.
On an 11 plus, it's still going.
Nah, it's over.
Okay, sorry.
Jester, you're back.
I'm back. It's me, Jester. I'm back. Woo! What a talk I had with the Traveler, you guys. He felt so bad, but then he left.
He left forever.
Yeah, but I just stand there in the middle of the bubble, like
Yeah,
dancing
this
as
is-
a.
I will say, Jester, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Oh shit.
Because you're talking.
Because
Yeah.
you can speak through your duplicate, you can't hear through it.
Oh no.
So you have to be close enough to hear the conversation to have one.
Right. 12. As I lean closer to the bubble, like you know what's happening.
So for everybody but Veth, as Jester arrives, you can see other Jester like just crouching behind a rock, but like excitedly leaning inward.
Yeah, this seems like Jester to me. I love her. She's the cutest.
Seem very broken up about it. Inconsolable, even.
Oh, can't you see I'm crying? And my duplicate starts crying.
Oh
The
no.
Moonweaver change her mind, come back, was like, fuck you, I changed my mind.
Right as Bo says that, the real me jumps out from behind the rock.
and runs into the bubble. Oh, shit! Oh my
That's
god!
The meaning of this.
Did it totally fool you guys? Did you totally fool you?
Genuinely
Bananas.
to use
With my own voice, you guys.
double prizes.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah.
You hear a
Yeah.
boom. So Traveler's hands on the dome again.
Yeah, all right.
Wait, lock it again. Just do that thing like you do in the car.
I don't know if you can
Keep
take
going
off
forward.
halfway in.
Anyway, he wants to talk to you guys.
So he didn't go away forever.
No, he's still totally here.
Funny joke.
This is quite a good one. Here's the rest of you. He gives you like the slosh at the bottom of the jug.
That's backwash. I'm good.
No, waste not, want not. I suppose I should apologize. I've seemingly rubbed a few of you the wrong way over time, and you have every right to be frustrated. Just know, for as much as you care to believe me, I do not want any harm to come to any of you, especially Jester. If anything, to be perfectly frank, and it hates to be frank with anyone, I took some comfort in not having to keep as close an eye on her in recent times because I knew you were all with her. I couldn't say the same for some of the other riffraff as he gestures out towards the village. Watching her grow up has been interesting. No, it's been incredible. Mortal lives are so short and yet filled with so much purpose and drive, and with the right direction, so much chaos. And yet for someone who's been alive as long as I have, I've learned so much just being in her presence. I guess what I'm trying to say is she means a lot to me as well. And if you all mean a lot to her, then in some way I guess you all mean something to me. Remember, it is me behind every healing spell. So I am helping.
That was very nice of you. That was very honest and real, and
Everyone can be best friends now together.
she doesn't need you.
Oh, I know she doesn't need me.
She doesn't need us either. She doesn't need anyone.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need
you're
you.
Fine.
I'd be very lonely.
Sure, but you would make it.
Did you apologize to her?
Did I apologize to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Adequately enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
and you promise you'll never make another cult again?
Oh, dear gods, no, never. That,
That I believe.
in the words of the great Sehanin, I've learned my lesson.
You know, I just want to point it out. With the costumes and the curtain and really the stage lighting, we put on quite a performance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm greatly in.
That was some of the best theater I've ever seen.
No.
theater.
No.
Theater.
Those were performing
Very theatrical.
arts.
Might
the
have to
same
call
thing.
equity and see if
No,
this meets
there was no
the
narrative.
guidelines.
There was an
There was,
audience.
There
they were
wasn't
not
a-
acts 1, 2, and 3.
We're actually.
Sizable house.
He was
This
there
is
once.
Enough people in the
good.
village to make it at least
and he
Lord.
leaves the dome.
Lord Theater, yes.
Yeah.
99 seat.
He's gone.
Oh shit.
It's a lot of opinions
I
about
guess
the
that
theater.
answers the question of his powers are there.
I wanted to ask him what the deal was with Celia.
Oh shit!
What do you
I should
mean?
have asked him.
What do you mean what the deal was?
She's just. Ugh.
She's just a dick. With a dick. Forever.
Never not.
Yeah, what happened to her hand?
I glued a dick to her hand forever.
What do you when you say forever, what do you mean?
Only a wish spell can take it off.
Or a machete.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's really what that did.
Yeah.
This little glue I've been carrying around for a while. I've got a couple drops left.
That is the
So watch yourself while you're asleep.
Only a wish spell?
Got a permanent golden dick stuck to her hand. It's little.
We might.
Only about this big,
She
but
might
it's there.
come for revenge. She knows who you are. She knows your
Tried to
name.
throw herself in the lava.
Wear
Yeah,
the
honestly,
golden
I
dick.
I thought she was trying to kill herself, and now I would have let her had
Oh
I known.
my gosh.
Wow.
He
Damn.
sucks.
But what cool villain name is she gonna have?
woman with
You
the
know,
golden dick.
Celia
Dick hand.
Dick Rights. Yeah, Dick Hands. Dick Fingers. I
Gold
don't
dick
know.
just kind of writes itself, I feel like.
Gold Dick. Celia Gold Dick.
Cockball.
Golden Wang, Golden Wang.
Dick palm.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what next, you guys?
What next, indeed?
I'm still dreaming about the Nine Eyes.
Oh no.
I don't know what direction that would be or what that would entail, and I know some of us still have business to take care of, but I feel like we can do more than one thing at a time.
Maybe we can research the Nine Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Find out more from.
In Zadash
Yeah.
or something? Or where was the library again?
Well, we have several, but the one I studied at was Stash.
And I would like to get Orly at least on the deck of that shiny new ship and perhaps set him off and with Caleb, but we don't particularly need to be on it.
It's true.
Have Orly sail to Port Tamale.
Still
We can-
figure out how to get that ship out of there.
Oh, we can
figure
you can move water, right?
Ought to skip the
stone.
mind in the morning.
Maybe us combined controlling water. You, me, and Caduceus, we could all move the water enough so that we could get the ship out.
So break out some of the stone that's holding it back and open it up.
Yeah.
I think it would be more than the water.
It doesn't need to be a thing
When we
anymore.
went in, it was like 5 to 10 feet wide or something like that. I got stuck in it as a shark.
No,
No. I almost got stuck when I went through as a
Yeah,
shark.
yeah,
Oh, it's
earlier.
wider than 5 feet. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a 20-foot wide waterfall there.
Yeah, and with three of us doing control water combined, it would be enough to
And the
like,
biggest
move
ship
the flow.
would fit through a 20-foot gap. I thought I remember you in the past saying that we would need to do more than...
Like a ship in the bottle type thing, like the hole wasn't big enough.
If you were to split it, like with one person kind of dividing the stream, it wouldn't be wide enough for the ship. Multiples, who knows?
The water wouldn't be wide enough, but the actual cave opening.
The cave opening would be wide enough.
Yeah.
okay.
Correct. All the ships had to get in there somehow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And remember, part of the cave edges are illusory.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe use some stone shape to try and divert some of the waterfall.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Okay, so we'll do some research on the Nine Eyes. Well, what else?
Essex said he had some stuff he wanted us to do.
Lady Vess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had some stuff she wanted us to do.
I guess that's a bigger question of
I mean, Caleb was talking about this with us last night.
how big do we want to go in on the assembly?
What are we about
Oh.
now? It's true. I have been feeling itchy to return to the Empire. I am no leader, and I don't control any of you, but I was hoping that you would return with us. I know how things ended on the ocean, but I know that it is not finished. I don't mean for it to be finished. But we are talking about poison in the heart of our home, and it is not your home. So it's a big ask.
You're our home. At least mine.
I personally don't really have a home. It's been reinvented so many times. If it bothers you, it bothers me.
I'm not ready to be a vigilante, but I'm at your service. There are some things I won't do, but if you know what you need, I'm ready to talk about it.
Well, as a start, I wish to know more, which I think you could be on board with.
Always.
Do you have a feeling of how you want to approach this?
Well, I don't know the heart of the king, and I'm not sure how quickly we would need to assess that, but his partners are a mixed bag, and it's hard to know which ones are the bad pennies or if they are all bad pennies. I feel like we need to spend some time with them. So, perhaps Derogna's invite would be a way to begin.
Oh, yeah? Get in with her good? Find out what she's about?
Get closer, see if we can get a read on her and branch out from there.
Just to be clear, you're talking about taking her up on the bounty where we go north and explore the...
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to.
What's wrong? Why don't you want to go up there?
No, I do.
Why?
I just think it sounds fucking thrilling.
Oh, you don't have any personal stake or anything?
Nope, I just remember very well what it was like when every day sort of blended into the next, and when I'm with you fuckers, that is just not a problem. So, I'm all for it.
Well, it's interesting also because there will be some fascinating things to be found up there.
Yeah.
Stuff left behind in a
Old
bygone
stuff.
era.
Super old stuff.
Yeah, old magic.
Ooh.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's fine, no bigs.
That's exciting.
And your buddy buds will still be there for you every step of the way?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Is he gonna, like, come with us? Because he's really not invited.
Bo,
Technically been...
regard.
What?
Here's the thing. He's kind of with me all the time. He's other places too. Definitely. But, like, when we're fighting, he's with us. When
I don't
I'm
have to
healing you,
interact with him, though.
he's with us. Probably not too
Okay,
much.
That's fine then.
Okay.
But do you have privacy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I guess I don't always know when he's there, huh? That's weird. I hadn't really thought about it as a weird thing before. It was always kind of a comforting thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not a weird thing, right? Sometimes he's too busy and stuff, so...
Yeah, he's,
Oh,
yeah.
there's no way it's not a weird thing.
True.
Well, she's a trickery cleric. It's right on the label, so...
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we sleep here and...
Go get a boat and
Let's
then...
get a boat.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else we need from the town before we leave, or are we just gonna sort of leave? Ghost.
We should go mine some jewels in the really dangerous part of the island.
I think there's nothing wrong with saying goodbye.
Yeah, we'll pass through in the morning, say goodbye, and then head out.
Okay.
There's part of the map we didn't explore.
I know. Just let it go.
Always in the fog.
So hard for me.
What about you, Veth?
Huh? Who, what? Who, me?
Oh God, this island. No.
Monkey Island.
Yes! Frog.
I would very much like to pass through
Felduin? Or no, they're in
No,
They're in Nicodranus.
Nicodranus, yeah.
Yeah.
We could start there. We could
Yeah.
take a little vacation after our vacation.
God.
Few days.
I need a vacation after this vacation.
You have a friend we can talk to about the Nine Eyes there as well.
Oh, yeah. I bet he would have some good ideas.
Yeah, he might.
Also, there was this idea, maybe it was my own, and I'm saying that it was all of ours, but there was this idea at some point that you were going to try to parent trap your parents. Wasn't that a thing? Or am I making that up?
No, that was a thing.
Maybe we could lay some seeds while we're there.
Maybe
Yeah.
she can travel with us to Zadash.
Or at least
Relocate for
I
a.
think she'll want to do that.
maybe just a letter. Just to...
Yeah. You know what? I haven't talked to my mom or dad in a while. Should send them some messages.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, it's an easy trip to Nicodranus once we get Orly on his way.
Yeah.
So
Good idea.
All right.
Okay.
Caduceus? Yasha? Any unfinished business?
Like right now?
Sure.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just paying some debts now. I'm not done traveling, and I feel like I owe each and every one of you.
You think
And-
the Grove is okay?
Yes. I'll look at it when I'm ready, but yes, I think it's fine. But I'll be content once I feel like everyone's on their way.
So I suppose that concludes the first and last TravelerCon 3000.
Moonweaver Con 3000.
Closing ceremonies, everybody goes to those.
Yeah.
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 Sunday at 9 a.m.
Yeah. We'll just let it do its thing.
Okay. You guys sleep for the evening. Restful, exhausted, necessary sleep. In the morning, the clouds part a little bit. There is a faint kind of mist on the air, not the mist that greeted you, but just a cooler day as you make your way down to the mountain, into the village, in which most folks have begun to pack up, many of which are hungover, and it seems that through the night, just at a glance and a few conversations, much of the tumult and intense aggression that began to emerge after the strange end of TravelerCon. There was a lot of drunken philosophizing, kind of goaded on by both the Traveler himself making the rounds through the evening celebrations and arguments, and apparently a series of faint dreams that visited many of these people that seemed to guide them across beautiful silver moonlight. But therein lies a handful of folks that wish to stay, enjoying this village of O. Individuals that, through the Traveler, found purpose from a life that seemed to have none. One of which is an old gnoll named Kovac, who has decided to stay on the island itself. But the village of O has blossomed once more into a good, healthy 90 or so people.
Awesome. Are any of them looking like actual fighters? People that can, protect the village?
There are a handful, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, not like, your scale of adventurers per se, but there are those who are being given the rounds of, what protections are still been set by Villia, what things can be worried about in the village. And there is definitely kind of a preparation, kind of a guiding class that is going on. But you go ahead and say your goodbyes to the handful of villagers that you made some connections with, such as Kelbast, who joined you for the evening's hug, as well as some of the others that you had met throughout the village that are staying behind. You pack up your things and make your way to the Heaven Falls. And as before, you make your way into the waters of the lagoon, and through the combined effort of the three of you controlling water, you do manage to open enough where you feel semi-confident that some of these boats can be brought through. How long does that spell last?
Control water.
Control water, yes.
Let's see. Up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So you
So
can
it
get,
needs to be like right as it gets there.
you can get a ship out.
Yeah.
Or possibly a couple of smaller ones. But are you helping get all the ships through, or are you just retrieving your own?
I can only help with one for the day.
I've got tons.
I know. We can.
You don't need all three of you for all the ships, just for the
Just the
largest.
big ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll all work
Eden's
together for the
Horizon.
big ship, and then Caduceus and I will work together for a few of the smaller ones.
Okay.
Eden's Horizon.
Okay. We'll say over the better part of the afternoon, you were able to, with Orly and the rest of your crew,
Yeah, I've got 6.
get the remainder of the ships that still stand, leaving the burned wreckage of the few in the cavern, and bring them out past the lagoon into the waters shortly offshore on the eastern side of Rumblecusp to drop anchor for those of the island that wish to keep or take them home. But Eden's Horizon is freed from its cavern prison as Orly and the crew gather up on the deck. And with supplies from the village of Vaux, enough to get themselves back to the Menagerie Coast, Orly looks back over the rest of you, smiles, his kind of cracked, dried, turtle grin.
Looking forward to seeing the laddie back. Captain,
She's a lot of ship. You sure you're up for this?
I know how to handle a fine woman.
And he pats the side.
What about it?
I do not doubt it.
I'm gonna paint the side just so Eden's Horizon isn't on there anymore.
What is it
It's
now?
officially claimed for the 9 heroes.
Is there a new name for the ship?
Yeah.
9 heroes.
Oh, the 9 heroes? Okay.
Not
Gotta
figured it out.
rearrange
Yeah.
the letters.
Is it
Yeah.
still NEIN?
It's what.
N-E-I-N, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
No.
The ship known as the 9 Heroes begins to make its way
Yeah.
Good pun.
No, here.
back towards the coast,
No heroes.
the Menagerie Coast. And with that, you feel them, for the time being, your work is pretty solidly done here on Rumblecusp. So, what would you like to do?
One of us, your mum.
Let's go.
All right.
Before we go,
Start drawing circles on the wood.
while he draws circles, I want to go up to Enola. Is that what her name was?
Yeah, the cook.
Yeah, the older woman? Yeah.
And give her 50 gold. Remind me, I lost how much our share was, so
Oh.
I'll get that after
Yeah,
the
I'll
game.
give you the number.
thank you very much.
Make this place dope. It can be a great vacation spot, like a little timeshare.
I'll do my best, I promise.
Maybe name this bar that we built for Traveler Con after me. You're fine with that? Like the
The
Lion
Bow
Eye?
Bar?
Fuck,
The Bow
that's
Bar.
better. Fuck, that's better than what I had. Yeah, call it the fucking Bow Bar. That's great.
All right, everyone, welcome to the fucking Bow Bar.
Yes, even better.
What if it's
Yes,
the Bow Ribar?
the Bow Bar.
Oh my god.
That's great. Yeah, the
Never mind.
fucking
The fucking Bow Bar.
Yeah, that's great. Put a fucking plaque, if you don't mind, over it. And then maybe we'll be back in like a year and we'll vacation here and just like, remember this.
Well, I think we'd all look forward to that.
Yeah. I'm not saying I want like, freebies or like a timeshare, but like, just don't forget.
We'll deal with it then, it's
Okay,
fine.
thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
You know, the two better ideas were floated out in like 5 seconds. What were you going to start with?
Oh, like the Lionette Bar or something.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
No, it's
Terrible.
all
Yeah,
you.
like
No more names
just
from you.
no one. Yeah,
Nope.
none of that
Nope.
matters. Yeah.
It's nice here. We should come back.
We should.
You know, it's
Just
hard to get into the VO community, but then once you're in, you're
They're
in
the
forever.
nicest people too.
Yeah.
Jester, before I finish all of this, could we once just for the first time ever, please warn Yusa that we are coming?
Oh, I was planning on fully.
We have planned on it every time fully, so maybe this time we will do it.
Okay, before I send in that message, is Kelbas still around?
Yes.
Is he already gone? Before we go, I'm just gonna go up to Kelbas and say, where in Exandria are you from again?
Oh, well, I've moved quite a bit around the Menagerie Coast. I'm originally from Port Zune. But I made my way up to Fiolin because the plum groves up there give some nice wood that you can sculpt into some very, soft wood furniture.
Yeah,
You ever been to Fiolin?
I haven't, but we should make a trip there because you're wonderful.
Oh, well, you're wonderful.
I want to insight check him.
Make an insight check.
He's a mass murderer.
Don't worry. Now that I'm talking to him, I'm like, oh no.
6 more weeks on vote.
Notice the stitch line along
Yeah,
the dog.
I only got 10.
You can make
Only got 10?
real soft furniture.
Come back to Rumblecusp a year from now, and it's just desolated.
Yeah.
Just this ghost town of a village. Yep. He's on this giant throne of softwood fern. I knew you'd come back.
I miss that supple wood.
Y'all need an end table? I mean, he seems forthright, sure.
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna give him an awkward little hug and a pat on the back. All right. Well, maybe we'll see you in Fiolin.
Alrighty.
Okay. He's weirder than I remembered.
This seems fine.
Wait, is he staying here?
No. He's not staying.
He's taking his trek back. He's just taking his time here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna send a message to use it right now. I'm gonna use my message, and I'm gonna send a message to him saying, "Hey, guess who's coming for dinner? Your favorite 9 heroes. We'll see you in a minute." Oh gosh, I've missed you so much. You say I can't.
The response is, "Oh, good." That's it.
Definitely on the shitter.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well then, is everybody ready?
Gonna stand next to Ford as we get in our circle. Someone prayed for a miracle. There you were. Very proud to know you. Well done.
Thank you.
Did good.
I stand next to Yasha. You never gave your answer yet last night.
Well, I want to go where you guys go. You know, I feel comfortable traveling. You know, I like Ford, I don't really have a home. And I'm very curious about these 9 eyes, especially because of Molly, and the north sounds fun. I will follow wherever you guys go.
Sticking around for a while?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
All right, everyone, let's go to the beach.
Go to the beach? Beach?
As you all step into the arcane sigil, one after the other, you all find that familiar transitional sucking sensation in your chest as you step through onto a darkened stone floor in the barely lit interior of Eustace Tower once more. There you see Wensforth, the goblin, there waiting, kind of leans back a bit, and there standing you see Yusa, arms crossed, in his some golden bronze-ish robes, bronzed skin with a bit of a cocked head, curious grin. All right. Welcome. Are you staying or are you on your way?
Are you inviting us to stay for a bit?
No. I'm just asking.
Passing through?
We are passing through.
But we
it's a
did want to
one-way
talk
trip.
to you about some stuff.
All right. What do you wish to ask?
We had a bit of an encounter with something from
The Astral Sea.
the Astral Sea. Have you ever heard of the Nine Eyes?
In what context?
In any context.
We felt the presence of something big and alien, and I think it noticed us. It was terrifying, and that's what we have, is Nine Eyes. Images of bending space and bleeding walls and things that make no sense. The Nine Eyes.
That does indeed sound terrifying. I do not know if I recall anything specific about this.
I feel much like last time it would be something worth looking at. It
I can look into it. Just
I
out of
appreciate that.
personal curiosity, as such things, like you describe, generally not good. And I would like to know about such a thing. Where did you encounter this?
Oh boy. We were fighting a creature that had set itself up as a god on this island that was broken. Oh, I don't know. It was broken dimensionally, I guess. How would...
Yeah, it seemed like he had bust through, like trying to escape from this crazy living city thing in the Astral Sea.
Yeah, he was shunted through to this plane.
There were fragments of water plane and chunks of
So many planes.
buildings that were torn in half. It was very odd.
I will peruse my books and look into this, and if I do find anything that matches this creature of nine eyes,
I don't even know if it's a creature. It's just Nine Eyes.
if I find anything, I'll let you know.
Just send a message. You know the drill.
I'm well aware.
I still have never gotten just a message from you, you know, like you can just send a message to say hello, that you miss us.
I'm what you would call not very social. Please don't take it personally. I'm a solitary creature when not having guests arrive so abruptly. I take no offense to it. So I ask you take none from me as well.
None at all.
Wonderful. Well, it's glad to see that you're safe and sound for the time being. But I was in the middle of something, so.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Goodbye.
us, yeah.
See ya.
And he leads you out of Tide Peak Tower, back into the streets of Nicodranus. A welcoming sense of warm daylight, the smell of free ocean air, distinctly different from that on the shores of Rumblecusp, as well as the spices and various odd and interesting scents that come across the warm beachside wind. You hear the gulls cawing overhead, the bells of ships in the harbor, and the scuffing of foot and boot prints across the streets surrounding you. Welcome back to Nicodranus. That's where we'll pick up next week.
Feels good. Feels good.
And also finishing the Rumblecusp arc, and Traveler Con puts you all at level 13.
Do we roll?
Oh my
Yeah, we're gonna roll some hit points.
Oh my God.
15. What does that do?
Unless you still have like any multi-classing stuff to decide.
And
Fuck no.
both the Marisha, the money you got
Oh yeah.
after I took off the 112 gold that we each took off so that we could give money to the villagers. You're left with 93 copper, 800 silver, 2,688 gold, and 185 platinum.
What platinum? Give that one more time.
185.
85 platinum.
185 platinum? Jesus.
All right. Who wants to roll
And I
some hit points?
gave
I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead, Taliesin.
D8, right?
D8.
5.
5. Nice. Let's go ahead and add that. Beauregard.
ooh 7.
Good. Well done.
Yeah.
All right.
2.
Oh, well, you're bound to make a shitty roll at some point. You've had some good hit point rolls
Yeah, I have some good hit points.
8 from D8 for me? Yeah.
for D8. Yeah.
1.
I'll reroll one. So
3.
hey, it's better than 1.
Come on, big 3. 5.
Oh, look at you!
Big wizard. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Over 80, guys.
What's with all these 7th level spells?
3.
3.
Yeah, man.
I'll take my 3rd level in Paladin.
Let's see some
Okay.
7th level spells.
A 9.
9.
Very nice.
Well done. All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my
I'm gonna.
so my goodness.
So you put it in modifier or
Put
override?
edit manage levels.
Indeed. So now at 13th level, many of you have access to 7th level spells.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you add however much your rolled hit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so excited for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Real shit starts. I
Oh
mean, real shit's
no,
been
there's some insane shit in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll have to get back to you on which of.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay.
We'll talk. Alrighty, with hit points rolled, you all get to decide until next session all the rest of your leveling capabilities, and we'll pick up next session fresh on the streets of Nicodranas, post-Traveler Con, into whatever the next wave of future and adventure the Mighty Nine finds itself wandering towards. Thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful night. We love you very much, and is it Thursday yet? Good night.
Oh, man.